Welcome back to the big broadcast, coast to coast and border to border, all over the World Wide Web on iHeartRadio, and of course on our good friends over there in Casper, Wyoming. Yes, 92.3 FM and AM 1670, KFRK in Denver, Colorado. I may have to visit the actual studios of KFRK when I am in Denver, Colorado with the world famous Joy Cops in September. And then, of course, we want to thank our good friends over there at Wild Bunch Radio out there in Europe. I need to get it right. If you want to find us on the Twitter, it's at Jiggy Jaguar. Also find us on the Facebook, as Johnny Kim would say. Oh, the Facebook. There it is. It is Facebook.com/the Jiggy Jaguar. And, of course, we have our own Facebook page for the Sunday radio program. God knows why we have it. But if you want to go over and look at some of the pictures, if you want to remember Tylen's boyfriend of last week, there's a picture of
there's a memorial page set up
on the website, along with Matt
We
Neal.
call it the graveyard.
We call it the graveyard. That would be awesome. We need to do that. I used to have a page on JiggyJaguar.com of all the old radio hosts and people who talked crap on me, and then, of course, when they disappeared. But we need to do that. Tylen needs her own Facebook page where we can post all the pictures of all the different boyfriends she's had in here.
Hey, at the end of the year, can we do like a end of the year recap?
That would be great.
And like play really sad music.
That would be great.
Wow.
My buddy Frank Catolo does a thing every year called Roll Call from the Boneyard, where he remembers all the dead celebrities. We could remember all the ex-boyfriends of Tylen. That would be awesome.
Hey, G, I've got a website that we can post it on.
Well,
you can dedicate a whole website.
You can dedicate an entire website.
I'll do it.
See? He's on the team.
TieTieXs.com or something. I don't know.
Sounds like a porn website.
It does.
It might be. Wait a minute. Somebody might want to check.
Well, you know,
you might want to check to make sure that the international, whatever, that it's still, legal.
I always tell the famous story of Jennifer, how Jennifer the Hood Rat. I asked. She kept talking about how she needed money, and I said, okay, this is perfect. We've got 6 cameras in here. We've got a couch. You can just go knock on all the doors of all the guys that you slept with in the apartment complex. Bring them over here. I even had a guy who was going to build her a webcam, a website. We were going to set it up to where the money would go right into her PayPal. All these things. She was going to have a home-based business before it was all over with.
I'll do it.
A home-based hood business.
And she told me, she's like, I don't want to do that. And then 2 weeks later, she goes to some party and gangbangs some dude and does it for free, and she's got it on her cell phone. And I'm like, what are you doing?
Wow!
That's the thing with the porn business, People talk down about it and say this and that, but you know what? They're doing something that everybody else does for free, and they're getting paid to do it. So what's wrong with it?
Do you know how much they make?
Oh, yeah.
It's a ridiculous amount of money. It really is.
You're looking at, like, professional sports player type money,
Right, well, I mean, like, for a set of films, like, for an entire series of films, I believe they get paid anywhere from 50 to 100 grand for a set of films.
Sign me up.
Right? No. The dudes don't make much money, bro.
Oh, well,
I mean, it's still money.
Yeah.
Money's money.
It's the experience.
Right.
It's the experience.
I wonder if she's listening right now.
Oh, I'm sure she probably isn't, because I'm sure she's probably just getting up for the day. But
I just got up a little bit ago.
After that hard party last night.
Well, speaking of bad boys, and I want to get Twinkie's response on this, because Twinkie has been known to be a bad boy. Or categorized as a bad boy in the past. Last night, Jennifer and Sammy, or as they refer to her as Thug Nasty.
Is that a little friend with the Honda necklace?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Wow.
Who Jerry Rempe accused of stealing off of his car. He's like, did you take it off my car? But They were flirting around with some guy last night, and then they happened to find out that he went to jail at one time, or prison or whatever, for killing his stepdad with a hammer.
And that sealed the deal right there. They're like, let's go.
And they were both like, let's go. And they were giving him a ride places. There was all these things. I'm like, really?
Gives them street cred.
Yeah.
He didn't. He was riding around on a bike, and they put his bike in Jennifer's trunk. And I said, "This is kind of like that movie."
40-year-old virgin.
Oh, you got a trunk because I'm going to put my bike.
Whoa! You mean wrong turn? Is that what you're talking about?
Well, that one too.
Yeah, that one too. That's crazy. Well,
I would draw.
I've never been that bad. Never, not even kind of once been even considerably that bad.
No.
See, yeah. I would draw the line. If I was a girl, I would draw a line at the whole. He killed somebody in his family
with a hammer.
With a hammer.
With a hammer is what gets me. I'm just like, okay, well, there are certain degrees of like, you don't know necessarily what was going on at that time. You don't know if there was some abuse. Physical, sexual, emotional, you don't know what's going on, but with a hammer, that was really, I'm just kind of like, well, I'm not giving you a ride, dude. I mean, I'm sorry, but if you touch a hammer, I'm going to take you out. I mean, that's it. I mean, I don't like to judge people, I really don't, but that would be like once with a hammer. I'm just like, no, I'm good. I'm good, man.
Ooh, yeah.
It doesn't matter which end. The fact that he grabbed a hammer and killed somebody with it, it's just like, well, apparently there's some suppressed rage there.
It's like, which end do you want? Do you want the claw end or the blunt end?
Either way, it killed somebody. So.
I just don't understand these things. Twinkie, you brought your guitar, your guitar.
Yeah, I did.
I like that hat.
Me and Adam want to play. Me and Adam are going to play a song.
Okay.
Whenever.
Well, how many songs do you have?
I have as many as your show will allow me to play.
Oh, wow.
So.
How much time do we have?
How much time do we have? That's right. Well, hey, Twinkie, do y'all? Well, let's do this. We've got Sean Story with us today, a.k.a. Twinkie, a.k.a. You've seen him on statewide television. He's been on such shows as Brett and Sierra, Take News.
He was on an episode of Cops back in '97.
That's right.
Shh, we're not supposed to talk about that, Adam. Damn it.
Now, of course, also on that episode was everybody's favorite MMA promoter, Mick Krim.
Right.
He actually, from what I've heard from Mick, he could have been on an episode of Cops.
I believe it.
There's definitely a few times in my younger days where I could have been on an episode of Cops.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
I would have never thought.
Yeah, between 18 and 24, yeah. I was kind of crazy.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, you have matured, my friend.
Yeah, just slightly.
He's a step above what he was.
Yeah.
He doesn't date hood rats.
So you wasn't really mischievous during your younger years, say 14 to 18?
Yay.
Oh, yeah, I was.
It came.
I was a horrible little kid. I self-medicated all through high school.
Wow.
Yeah, I went to, I was a senior in high school, and I had a really hard time sitting still, paying attention. So I'd get trashed every morning before I went to my government class.
Wow.
Yeah. I aced that class. I did. I aced that class with an A. It was the only A I got over the whole year, and it was just because I'd always, I'd be fine after that class.
It's okay. I failed Spanish in high school.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
That's your heritage, Adam.
I failed Spanish, but I passed Latin.
Despite this man's racial handicap, he's very important to me.
There it is.
Dorky. Dorky.
Oh, God.
Where's the black jelly beans?
Something that I've always wondered about old Adam Pena over there is how the hell did you get that beard the way that...
It takes a lot of time and effort.
Roland from Hutchfest thinks you're like a Muslim terrorist.
He's not the only one in this town. Funny thing is, I do got one of those little towel things. I thought about wearing it one day and just walking up and down Main Street on Third Thursday.
It comes in handy when we travel. It does. Oh, yeah. Absolutely.
You'd be surprised what this thing
for
can do.
Real.
it opens many doors and many legs, so I roll with it.
Wow!
Oh!
Hello!
Now that's a war beard.
There we go.
That's a war beard right there.
Why did you decide to keep that as your gimmick or your look?
You know, I've actually had a talk about this 2 nights ago with a couple people. Before this happened, it went through many different phases. You know, I did the little chin strap thing, and then everybody started doing that. I was like, I can't do that anymore. Did just a single goatee. I was like, yeah, that makes me look too Mexican now. And so, never did just a single mustache because it doesn't look right on me. I don't have a very strong chin, so with the full beard to cover it up, it started to work, and people started to dig it. That's how a lot of people that don't know me by name, they know me by that bearded guy, which, oh wait, that's Scott's thing. Oh yeah, that is Scott's thing. Well, you know, people still know us by that, so I roll with it.
You know, that's the same reason I wear a beard. It's because I don't have a very strong chin.
Yeah, I don't either.
Yeah, because if I don't wear a beard, it just looks like I have mouth and then nothing.
Neck.
Yeah, mouth and the neck. So
you should grow a beard, yeah.
No, you have a good chin.
Tylen with a... Now, of course, Tylen over here to pick on her real quick.
Some more.
What was this you were telling me before we went on the air? Your mother, Tangi, my cousin, is got a prison boyfriend. And she's a felon, so she can't go see him. They've never met, and he just got recently a tattoo of her name on his neck.
Wow.
He's in prison for life.
So there is a chance then.
While we're on the subject.
Did he use a hammer?
Yeah, I think that's a good question. Did he use a hammer?
If he didn't use a hammer, okay. You know,
well, yeah, if he didn't use a hammer, you know, then I think that he.
Boyfriend, he had just got out of prison.
I'm seeing a pattern.
Years for murder.
Wait a minute, they let you out of prison for murder nowadays?
He got out.
Holy crap!
Well, technically, a life sentence is only 50 years. So.
Yeah.
No, but she said 8 years.
Oh, 8 years?
Was it? It was probably manslaughter.
Yeah.
Okay.
Not as severe. Speaking of manslaughter, you see that thing about Tony Stewart running over some guy?
Oh yeah.
What?
That's crazy. Yeah. Killed some guy.
Okay. He went to jail for self-defense?
It was a sport.
It was a spork.
A spork.
He sporked somebody to death.
I would like to be known. If I was going to go to prison for killing somebody, I'd use a spork. Because, you know, that'd give you a cool rep. You know, hey, that's that guy that killed somebody with a spork, bro.
Right.
You know? It could work.
I would figure that it would, you know, keep breaking. Because, I mean, I would want to use the ones from Taco Bell. Because I think that's way more epic than anything else.
The ones from Taco Bell.
We are now plotting murders.
Shit just got real.
Right.
That could be your little calling card. You leave a sauce packet there. That's badass.
That is awesome.
The Taco Bell killer.
The Taco Killer.
This whole
Hey, if the superhero that came to save everybody from the Taco Killer would be Taco Jesus.
Taco Jesus. And he would look like Colton.
No, he would look like you, Adam.
Yes, yes.
Oh,
I'm sorry.
Taco Jesus. That's awesome. That might actually get somehow pop up on the old Twitter here today, because I know that last week we had Matt Neal here, and we were talking about, and I don't know if you guys know of Hot Rod Stoll, who used to be on KSK.
Oh yeah.
Tony D.
Oh, Rodney.
Old Rodney.
I went to college with him.
And we were talking about his Facebook photos and how he's always like in the pool, hashtag sunkissed.
Wow.
And he's got like all these. Whenever he does a photo, he has like 60 different hashtags. And
got hashtags for hashtags.
yes. And so we were just discussing Rodney, and Matt Neal was talking about the fact that Rodney, when he used to work at KSKU, he'd go to the bathroom and pee all over the toilet seat. And he just never clean it up.
Had bad aim.
So,
Wow.
for whatever reason, that was the conversation last week. And then, of course, the week before, we had Jenny from Apartment F, who just casually just wandered in I suspect that while I was in the old city of Wichita for a week, that the reason that Jenny knew where the apartment was, she even knew where the professor's room was, and so I think.
Of course she did.
I think maybe she.
Little science
She
experiment.
banged the professor. So.
I wonder if he's figured out time travel yet.
He's working on it.
If he could, he's got to figure out a way to go get all the wine in the world, because that's all that guy does every weekend.
Yeah, I was saying, when he walked by, you know, I worked down at the liquor store, and I seen him. I was like, I know that guy.
That professor, old Steve loves him. He used to have a reality show called Cast Iron Ladies, and that has kind of disappeared. And now he just sits in his room and plays Age of Empires and drinks wine. That's it. And then Twinkie, he just got up and wandered away. That's awesome.
He's going to the professor's room.
He's going to the professor's room. That's right.
They're going to talk about time travel.
They're going to talk about time travel. That's great. Now, what does Voss have coming up so far?
Well, I've been pretty busy trying to help out and do what I can. We got lots of shows coming up in Wichita. September 5th, we got Lizard Lounge. It's going to be the 33 years ahead. Got to bring some Hutch boys down, and of course Voss. This Friday, August 15th, as it is right now, we're still looking at it. It'll be Voss, Bound, which I haven't quite heard a whole bunch about them yet, but we're going to open up for the Almighty King Shifter. So that's always a good time.
I got a question for y'all.
Uh-oh.
Isn't it every Saturday that y'all play?
Every Saturday counts for the cause, yeah. We don't always play it, but
What time do you
7 o'clock.
7 o'clock.
So 7 to 10?
Well, usually 7 to 10, but depending on who's playing, it can go until they can't play anymore. We don't like to put constrictions on things, you
That's
know.
right.
We do what we do.
Job.
Yeah.
What show you talking about?
Oh, we were talking about Concert for the Cause. And then we talked about King Shifter, you know. As of now, it's still on the table. We'll address that as it comes near.
Yeah.
And then September 5th, we talked about that. What else do we got coming?
September 6th, we are in Garden City at the Club Wet with King Shifter once again.
What is that, a strip club?
I don't know, I'm hoping so.
That'd be awesome.
I will go.
I don't think so, but I think that the fact that the name may imply it, I think that there may be chicks there doing things like that.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of what I'm hoping.
It's got a whole
But I'm excited to play with King Shifter again. They just got back off their tour, and I love those guys. Those guys are like family to me. So can't wait to be jamming. And then September 7th, we're going to Bullet Ride, and we're going to start laying down some tracks for the new album.
Yet untitled album.
Yes, we do not have a title for it, but we're leaning towards Warbeard, possibly.
Really?
No.
I was like, that's fucking awesome.
Pickens of Spotlight with their new single, Warbeard.
Warbeard.
I want them to write a song about me.
We're going to do this. We're going to take another quick time out. When we come back, we're going to chat with... I want to get Twinkie's thoughts on the fact that he's called Adam Pena. What is it? You nicknamed him off some coach
Many
the
things.
other day. You said that he almost saved the band. You said that the other night at the bar. I don't know if you were...
Yeah, I can't remember what I said, but yeah, it's like when moments are at their worst, you know, and everybody's morale's all down. You know, Pena pops up on the feed and says, "Well, I got this. Suck it up." It's pretty much, that's, you know, pretty much what he said. And I was just like, well, thank you for